Dean, it's another milestone interview with the captain of MK Dons. Should we just replay all the ones from before and add in the 800? We've done these before several times. I know you. Yes, of course, you acknowledge them, but you want to move on quite quickly. But 800 professional games it's a massive achievement. Any feelings towards it?
No, not really. Just as you said, as above, really, in terms of what we said before. But as you said, it's a nice milestone. But there's more pressing things at the moment that I'm more concerned about, and so it's just a nice milestone as far as I'm concerned.
When you're looking at this season so far, some of the football that I've seen played, I've often heard football managers and players say, we deserve more than we've got, and for the football that we're playing. And often I kind of raise my eyebrows and think maybe not. But some of the football that has been played has been superb, and perhaps the side should have picked up more points than it has so far this season. Is that a feeling that's running throughout the squad?
Yeah, to a degree. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I don't like being like we deserve more, because you get what you deserve. Ultimately, I think when we look at it, I think from box to box, we've probably been the best team in the league. But the two boxes have cost us, and it's where we are at the moment. And I think defensive lapses and not following instructions, and a bit of just a little bit of timidness sometimes, and at the other end just not being quite clinical enough is ultimately why we are where we are. So we are getting exactly what we deserve. I think we've got to be harsh with ourselves and not try and sort of paint it up to be better than what it is. I think as I said, between the two boxes, I think we're as good as anyone, but it's not where you win the games.
Enjoying your role this season?
Yeah, it's been good. Played in the central bit for a couple of games and sort of enjoyed that. And then now left with a free is something more kind of familiar to what I'm used to. But it's slightly different to obviously left back. But it's a role that I'm enjoying. Yeah.
And as far as the manager, I've been able through the years to talk to you about several managers, lots of managers, not several, lots of managers. And the style and the way that they do things. And Russell has a very impressive way of talking about the game. He's obviously got a real philosophy on what he wants the football club to look like. That presumably, the way he comes across to us and the way he talks to us comes across well to the players as well. Absolutely,
yeah. I think he was always a very well-respected player when he first came here. Got a good personality, Russ, and he fitted in with the change room straight away. I think when he moved into management, it seemed even more of a natural fit. He sort of just oozes that managerial look that he's got about him, and all the boys love what we're doing here. Everyone enjoys training, everyone enjoys working underneath him. I think we're all just a little bit frustrated that things aren't quite reflecting what we think they might be at the moment, and we think he's not one for us for sort of hard luck or dwelling on things for too long. We come back in and we work really hard in training and trying to improve what we can.
And it's interesting, finally, you said obviously that there have been a few mistakes at the back, and there's not enough there's not enough clinical football in the final third as well, and those are the problems at the moment. Goals are hard to come by, and then the odd mistake here and there, cut those out, and this side could potentially be whatever it wants to be in this division.
Yeah, I think, and I'm sure a lot of teams at the bottom would be saying the same. It's it's not rocket science. I think the game, look at the Gillingham game, it's the one game where we actually executed our game plan properly, and we scored first, and I think we had pretty much total dominance in that second half and had numerous chances. I think the season was we conceded first too many times, and it's when you're trying to get through 11 men, when you're trying to open teams up. So we've been our own biggest enemy really in certain aspects of the game, and we're working hard to try and improve that.
What's the overall sort of mood in the camp at the moment? I mean, it strikes me that it's one of frustration for you all.
It is, yeah. I think we've, we feel like we're doing reasonably well. We're having lots of control in games, and we're limiting teams to very little. But that very little at the moment seems to be enough to beat us, which is hugely frustrating. So it is. It's really frustrating. Obviously, we don't want to be where we are, and we're looking to try and improve every day and to try and get ourselves out of it.
The FA Cup draw is tonight. You've obviously got a fair amount of experience in the FA Cup. You've played in it for plenty of years now. What are your standout memories of the FA Cup?
I think the first round's always quite special. I think a non-league away trip's always quite fun, and turn up at grounds that probably not used to, and pitches like some mud heap somewhere. It's part of my early memories really of football really is the FA Cup. So I think the first round is still a special round for most footballers, and something you look forward to.
Farsley Celtic then, yeah.
Farsley Celtic, yeah. There's been a few over the years that have. But they're good games. They're competitive and hostile little grounds sometimes, and so it's taking it back to sort of stripping football back, and they're hugely enjoyable nights.
Nice one, thanks mate.